So this QB tier list,
come on, man,
made everybody furious yesterday.
Listen, you know me, y'all know me. I'm a person that is not easily affected by this because I think it's garbage, right?
It is meant to do what this list has done, which is
I want to fight everybody. Because here's the thing. We watch all these shows and all these talking heads.
Yep.
And they all come to the table with numbers.
Mm-hmm.
They all come to the table with their unique stat to make their point, right? What stat are they going to give to him when he led the league in most of them?
Yeah.
What stat can you give? How are you going to just overlook the stats that the dude actually has to put him where you did? Like, if anything, you say, listen, the numbers don't lie. I wouldn't have him this high, but I can't just deny him what he's done. Right? I can understand that argument. I can understand you not, necessarily, thinking that the talent doesn't match the numbers, but the numbers don't lie.
If you guys know what we're talking about, Kyle Brandt, who is one of the hosts of Good Morning Football on NFL Network, which I think is a good show. I do like a lot of their content.
Good morning to you too, Kyle. Kick rocks.
Wow. I don't think they're like the rest of the carnival barkers, like Florio and Cowherd and who's the other one? Oh, yeah, of course, the Hell Dweller, Chris Sims. But I got to be honest with you, Kyle Brandt can fire up a sauna because he can go to hell too, because this list is egregious. And I guess that's probably what the point of it is. But he makes this list of the QB tiers. Thank you, J-Fig. And if you guys can see the screenshot here, it's got Mahomes tops, obvious. Next his tier is Burro and Josh Allen, who he does a show with every week. Then he's got
right.
Then he's got Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson, and Justin Herbert, who's done nothing but throw up all over himself. But okay, his next tier. This is 7 tiers. The fourth tier.
Hold on. Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
I almost put my mouthpiece in my boxing gloves. Because even if you don't think Tua should be that high, I'll be damned if I'm going to let you put Russell Wilson there when at the end of last year, everybody was saying they can't get rid of him, but I bet you they would.
I think what Russell Wilson did was unforgivable last year. And what I mean by that is we were promised the best division in football of the AFC West. And they littered us with so much Broncos football on national television last year. And our nights were ruined. Our Mondays were ruined. Our Thursdays were ruined. Our Sunday nights were ruined. All because of Mr. Unlimited, who was quite limited. Somehow, Kyle Brandt feels like this should be rewarded by being in his 4th QB tier, which is alongside a guy who's played 4 meaningful football games in 3 years in Deshaun Watson. That's his 4th tier. Deshaun Watson, who's done nothing since, 2020? Like, what are we talking about here? Then he somehow has decided Jimmy Garoppolo, who nobody wants, he landed on last legs with the Las Vegas Raiders. He stands alone.
That's crazy.
In the 5th tier, which is already a bum tier because you're below Russell Wilson. But I guess just based on looks because he's handsome. I don't know what he's there. He's got his own tier.
I mean, he does. Russell does have Ciara, so
he does. Oh, no, listen, good for him.
That's a tier for itself.
Then the 6th tier.
I would have been okay if they would have put her picture up.
The 6th tier is Kenny Pickett.
How?
Mac Jones.
Why?
Who his own team doesn't even want. Tua. And Trevor Lawrence.
Well, both Tua and Trevor Lawrence should be higher.
Yes.
Absolutely higher than Jimmy G.
I can tell you, and I'm gonna tell you.
Then he's got the rookies, the bottom tier.
I'm gonna tell you as a Browns fan, if you took Trevor Lawrence and Tua and swapped them with Russell Wilson and Deshaun Watson, you would have less of an argument. Simply because It's not that Deshaun Watson isn't talented. He hasn't played football. And you going to give a guy a higher tier that hasn't played real meaningful football in 3 years?
Damn you,
Come on.
Kyle Brandt.
Why y'all getting offended by a reality TV?
I don't know.
told you.
He just got me. He's a bastard. That's
Don't let
how.
him, don't let
Vlad,
him. Get you.
I think a
Vlad,
couple things got me.
I get
is-
mad at Tobin for
This has you
falling-
heated.
for going here, right? And I just happened to be watching TV, and I was watching, and I'm like, okay, let's see where they got Tua. Number one in this, number one in that, number one is this. And I'm like, are they doing the NFC? Because I'm on tier 6, and they haven't mentioned Tua yet.
Listen, the entire NFC is just in tier 8.
Right.
The entire, all of it, except for Jalen Hurts. Everybody
Wait,
else.
So here's the interesting thing. Where did they put Aaron Rodgers on that list?
Yeah,
Yep.
he's third. He is in the third tier below Boudreaux and Josh Allen, but with Lamar Jackson and
Wait,
Justin
now,
Herbert.
I would
Sorry, I
say
don't
this.
see-
I would say this. Based on what I saw last year, just last year, Josh Allen better start throwing from the pocket, or else I can't take him serious. Right? He could be a moose. You can't be a moose forever.
I just think the thing, like, it's yeah, I get it. Like, but the thing that just is the most offensive about it is Tua being below Russell Wilson and Trevor Lawrence being below Russell Wilson, being below Jimmy Garoppolo. Like I think these things are insane. So, you know, Tua, haven't heard anything from him on this. I doubt we will. Trevor Lawrence is not happy.
A word?
Trevor Lawrence
Yeah.
has posted on
He
social
has
media.
responded.
He has responded, and he has said, "The game isn't played on paper." Not happy, dude.
He's salty.
He is salty.
But here's, I'm telling you, like, even if the game were played on paper and all you had were numbers, Tua still wouldn't be the 6th tier.
No,
I just don't understand how Jimmy G's ahead of Tua. Jimmy G didn't play half the season last year, nor has ever put up
none
the
of
numbers
this
that
list
Tua
makes. Yeah,
did
Right.
last season.
Right.
I think other than Mahomes, like the first 2 tiers, pretty obvious. Even though I do think Josh Allen, Josh
Allen should be lower
Who's tier
because
3?
when we talking about that position, we're talking about the ability to throw the football, right?
Josh Allen is 2 with Boudreaux. I agree. Mahomes deserves his own tier. That's obvious.
Yes.
It's not really a
Defending
debate.
Super Bowl champion.
It's a stupid thing. Like, all right, who's below Mahomes? You know, but like the other guys, I don't understand it. Like, how are you going to put?
How's Herbert tier 3? How is Justin Herbert tier 3?
How is Justin Herbert tier 3 and Trevor Lawrence beat him in a playoff game?
I don't
last
get
year?
that.
It's weird. It's weird. And then the other pockets. They should just call that. They should call Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson, and Jimmy Garoppolo like mystery crate. We have no idea what they're going to be, and Tua should definitely be above those guys. It's ridiculous,
V21. Who cares if Jimmy G's been to the playoffs? He got replaced by 2 rookies.
dude. Yeah, they didn't want they
They
want
don't want him.
they didn't let him at training camp last year. Like they wouldn't let him take a snap.
How do we feel about Lamar Jackson should have been a 2nd tier?
I don't think he's tier 2.
I'm fine with Lamar Jackson being below those 2 guys. I'm fine with it. It's not.
I'm
not
fine.
egregious.
And here's what I can determine. Right? How did he determine how many people go in each tier?
Well, this is for the
It's
AFC.
just him. How do they determine? It's Kyle
No, but I'm
Brandt.
saying, like, one guy, Jimmy G gets his own tier,
Right.
right? Besides Patrick Mahomes, ain't nobody should get their own tier
I agree.
unless you're just terrible and you last.
Aaron should get its own tier.
He's on his own tier. That's all right. On a spirit level tier.
Yeah.
They
Ayahuasca.
should put ayahuasca tier 1.
All right. He's top tier.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, but Trevor Lawrence is not happy. Sensitive. That Tua didn't say anything. He's not gonna be bothered by this. Not like Trevor Lawrence.
Well, because guess what?
Some guys
You know
can't
we
take the
call
heat of
that
the
in,
QB
you know we
position.
call that in Tua's world?
Hmm?
Tuesday.
Oh
We've
yeah.
been getting this all year.
Tua's like,
No,
oh, Somebody else thinks I suck.
Yeah, right.
When he starts playing, he'll answer back.
Whoa.
He did a little bit of that last year at OTAs. He was
Exactly.
peacocking.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
remember
know?
he said, "Oh, I guess I can throw the." I can't
Oh,
throw
he was
the
like,
deep
"I throw the deep ball."
Right.
Because remember how much we broke down his first bucket hat throw to Tyreek Hill? What did that have?
Oh my
What did that have?
God.
7
And
million
Cam-
views? Oh
and
my
Cam-
Was
God.
that OTA? Was that an OTA?
That was, I don't even
Yeah.
think it was OTAs. It was like
They were
mini
running.
OTAs.
Wait, he had on a backwards hat. That's
No, he had
what
a-
we
No, it was
were.
a
He had,
bucket hat.
he had a bucket hat on.
Oh, a
You
bucket
guys were
hat.
making fun of him doing that with a bucket hat.
I wasn't making fun of him. I thought it was a thing of beauty. Oh,
See, it's you and it's people like you and Kyle Brandt that go extreme.
I'm not the same as Kyle Brandt, dude. Don't do that.
Really,
I'm not.
dude. You showed that video 100 times in a 4-hour show.
Well, if you wanted to know about Tobes tiers, like if I had to do it, I could do it if I wanted to.
Do it.
You wanted to.
Give me some time. I'll get it at hour Tua. I will
And,
reveal
what is
Tobes
that?
tiers.
What is that?
Wow, we got a Tobes here?
Tobes tiers.
TT,
in,
huh?
in the
TT.
business. In the business.
You want to do Tobes tiers?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. Tobes tiers. This is in response to Kyle Brandt and his tiers. These tiers way better. We're working our way up though. Okay, got to climb the elevator. Tier number 7.
7 tiers.
7 tiers. I kept it the same.
7 tiers for 15 quarterbacks.
16.
Oh, 16. I'm sorry.
Yes. I refer to the bottom tier, as the bums.
The bum.
Mac Jones, Russell Wilson, bums.
Can't disagree.
Yup.
Can't disagree. That dude is a quarterback in NFL and he has 0 muscles. Pull that picture up.
Who are you talking about? Mac
Yeah.
Jones?
Mac Jones.
Yeah. Look at that. Dude, he got a dead body and he's 24.
Yep. Then you got the next tier, which is also 2 quarterbacks. This is the hands tier. The hands tier. Bring that up, J-Fig. You got baby hands. And you got handsome. You got Kenny Pickett. Jimmy G. That's the hands tier.
That's a good one. That's a
That's a
good
good one.
tier. That's a great. That might be your best name tier. The hands tier. Baby hands and handsome. That's good.
They got an obvious one. I don't really know about these guys yet, but they're both they're above the hands and the bums.
Are they mid tier?
They're not mid tier. I guess so. We don't know. We don't know. This is the Rooks. The Rooks. I have no opinions on them. I don't know. Other than I feel bad that Will Levis had to just sit around for a while. So Will Levis, CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson. We don't know yet. We don't know.
I don't think Anthony Richards is going to play for a couple of years.
You might be right about that.
That might be a question tier. That's what it is.
He only
Well,
only played 13 games?
This is yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be any good.
Right.
I have no idea. So, but they're still above the hands tier and the bums.
Okay.
Just sight unseen.
That's crazy. So you put Russ. So there's
Bums.
the bums.
Dude,
You put Russell Wilson and bums. Tier 7.
He ruined
Russ
football.
played so bad last year. How he's lucky he's not in the 7th tier.
All right, this tier I like to call, this is 4th tier. Could be something, could be nothing. I don't know. Aaron Rodgers,
First of all,
Deshaun Watson.
first of all,
Don't put my quarterback.
I
next-
just did.
Don't
I
put
don't
that
know.
quarterback.
No,
I don't know. I don't know if he's washed flat.
No.
I don't know if he's gonna be awesome.
He's not a deviant.
I
Don't
don't
put my
know.
quarterback with that
Well,
deviant.
that's true. He
All right,
is.
get him.
Hey,
He deserves his
hey.
own tier, deviant
Hey.
tier. Get my get my
Hey.
quarterback out that tier with Deshaun
Vlad,
Watson.
this is football only tier.
This is football only. I don't know.
Yeah.
One guy hasn't played football for realsies in 3 years, and the other one, he likes ayahuasca and he's old.
Okay,
But he could be awesome. I don't know.
he's going to be awesome.
Maybe.
He's gonna
maybe.
be awesome.
Says the Jets fan.
But I don't know. I don't know.
All right.
So they're in the could be something, could be nothing tier. That's tier 4, aka. Then you have what I like to refer to as the show ponies.
I'd rather be in the 4th tier than the show pony tier.
I
The
love
show
how
ponies.
Two of them
Wow,
have
look
very
at the
nice
locks.
hair.
Yep. The show pony. They look the part. They look the part. I think they're good. I'm not positive.
You could tell who doesn't have a hairdo.
little, you know, they could be in any, you know, remember the Titans. You got Justin Herbert. You got Trevor Lawrence. Definitely higher than that Kyle Brandt had them. I mean, let's be real about it. You know, he had especially Trevor Lawrence being below Justin Herbert. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. And then, you know, Josh Allen's going to try and cosplay a quarterback this year. He says he's going to be less football player. He's going to be more QB. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure. Then we got franchise QBs. Franchise QBs. Tua Burro. Lamar Jackson. Bonafide.
Tier 2.
Wow. So you're not going to put Trevor in franchise?
No, show pony. He's still got another year he's got to show me. Not sure yet. I answered for my crimes. He's not at the bottom.
Joe Burrow is the only franchise quarterback that ain't got paid yet.
Not yet.
Did Herbert get
And
paid?
Herbert.
Yeah, he is the only one who has. Well, Tua's still early in his contract, but
Right.
yeah, Joe Burrow is going to make a whole lot of money.
Woo.
Franchise QBs, dude. And then finally, you have the top tier, which is
King Mahomes.
we get it.
Kind of obvi.
we get it.
We get it. He's good. We get it.
He's
Like,
put it this way. He's no Jackson.
It's blasphemous if you don't put him in tier 1 by himself.
Even
Like,
if I,
we
even
all
I
agree
can't,
on that,
even I can't do that. The guy's good.